Someone died at a Radiohead concert when the stage collapsed in Toronto.
Oh, why are people going to Radiohead?
Yeah,
I know.
that was your first mistake.
It was probably the one person that went. Do it again.
Run that back.
Take the mic away, Cosby.
What's up, everybody out there in podcast land?
Yeah.
Straight from the Banana Mike Studios. This is the Midnight Turnaround.
I just realized that abbreviation is BM from the BM Studios.
You catch on quick, my son.
It's like bowel movement.
Straight from the BM Studios, where we produce nothing.
It's the shitty studio.
Oh, we produce something here.
We produce.
We produce shit.
Yes, in our own fibrous way.
Oh, I don't need a lot of fiber.
Welcome, everybody. Thank you for tuning in once again to the Midnight Turnaround. We appreciate you listening. We appreciate you tuning in and telling your friends. And go to our Facebook and like us.
www.facebook.com/midnight turnaround.
And
You're supposed to be second. Don't ever go out of turn again.
What?
You know what? He made an executive decision and he went
did.
with it.
He stole it.
So you will not be docked pay for that.
MidnightTurnaround@gmail.com.
Oh, that's too fast.
That one was too fast.
Go ahead.
MidnightTurnaround@gmail.com.
Oh, do a super cheesy radio.
No,
voice.
let's hear your radio voice.
Yeah. Like Boomer in the Bud.
Boomer in the bud. Keep shaking those vaginas.
Dingo in the baby.
Shaking
Do
those
that one.
vaginas.
Okay, I'm going to toss it to you. Vic, where can you find us and send us email at?
You can find it at MidnightTurnaround@gmail.com. Back to you, Vanilla Gorilla.
That's beautiful. I'm giving one of these up top.
No, that's awful.
All right.
That was-
Boomer in the nuts.
All right. You can
Gouda.
also find us on many, many platforms out there where you find your podcasts that you love, including the Midnight Turnaround. You can find us on Podomatic.com. You can find us on Podbean.com.
Dos.
You can find us on Zune.
The tunes.
You can
got-
find us on iTunes.
Yeah.
Tony, where in the hell else can you find us?
Oh, you know what?
Actually, you don't even need that.
As he throws the
Off-
the paper of prep
Off
in
the
my face.
dome.
Stitcher Radio.
Stitcher
Stitcher.
Radio.
Get it on the App Store, iTunes, all that good shit.
Android
Play.
Market.
Android Market.
It's called Google Play now.
In-
Tell
into-
your mama.
It is Google
Straight
Play.
into it, Tone. Give me something right into the mic.
Like what?
Just anything. Just say something.
Just something what about Stitcher?
No, anything. I'm just putting you on the spot right now. It's
say
pretty.
something.
It's a hot spot.
What's wrong with you, dude? Say something.
I'm a black man on the mic. Midnight turnaround Esmody.
That's what you get. That is what's
He
on.
asked Tony to talk. That's what he wants to do.
That's what he wants you to know. To my right, we have a full cast. To my right, we have. To my right. Got nothing.
I got nothing.
I was gonna try to do another silly fact.
Oh, well, think of it first and then say it.
Well, what I was gonna tell him a true fact, which is that you own a llama farm.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's kind of in foreclosure now. But
500 acres. What's it called? What's it called?
Yoli Llama World.
Yeah, dude.
You laugh.
I've been there.
You laugh.
But like I said, it's in foreclosure. There was a lawsuit. One of our llamas bit a small child.
I would like to go before it gets forward.
Devastated.
He-
That was devastating.
Well, he lost his left hand. And the funny thing is, the kid was left-handed, which is odd. Why would anyone ever
Yeah.
get left-handed?
Yeah.
So Percy was the name of the llama charged with the
Yeah.
assault.
Yoli Llama World.
Yoli Llama World.
Damn it, Percy. Fuck Percy.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but welcome to the show today.
Thank you. And
So-
it's good to be here.
So, we'll get into the Llama World later.
Okay, yes.
Go ahead.
To my immediate right, we have two-time gold medalist women gymnastics champion, Jeremy Hockaday.
Yeah.
Welcome,
about
Seth.
that.
Welcome, Seth.
What year were your two? They were back to back, weren't
Yeah,
they?
your medals.
93, 94.
The two Olympics 2 years in a row.
No, I'm saying the year of 93, 94. Like, that's the... Whatever.
What the hell did you do? Olympics in the wintertime? What'd you do?
He
Even that would be 2 years
he
apart.
did winter gymnastics.
Winter
It's,
gym-
it's in the snow. It's far more difficult
It
than
was a
summer.
different time, man.
It was.
In Lillehammer.
The funny thing is there wasn't even Olympics in 2003 or 1993, 2003, 93,
It's
92.
never even or odd numbers.
Well, welcome to the show.
92 was
No,
Barcelona.
He's actually wearing the medals today.
Let me hear them clingle. Let me hear them jingy jangy in the mic.
He got nothing.
You're jingling, baby.
What are those made of? Plastic?
It's made out of ball
No one said they were real medals. I was at the Olympics in '93, man. They weren't giving out real gold.
Not at that point. Not at that point.
Who else we got here?
To my right, we have the writer, director, and star of the film 8-Inch Cuban, Tony
Yep.
Latham.
Yep. Welcome, Tony. 8-inch Cuban.
I remember that film. It gave me nightmares.
Writer,
right. Go see
director, performer,
Star of the film.
star. Take us through your process.
What of
And he
doing
already,
all those
he already
writing.
said he's a black man, so where was the 8-Inch Cuban going?
I mean, I
Stickers
no
for
idea.
success.
I mean, I don't divulge my secrets. I don't do all that. But I mean, it's a hard thing.
So-
writing, performing, and
Yeah.
producing and all that.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't entrust people to do these things anymore. So you just gotta take the
How
helm.
you doing today?
But to my right,
Mm.
I've got the original Ninja Turtle that you never heard about,
Yeah.
Aaron Harrison,
Arenardo.
Yeah. What?
Aaron
what,
Ardo.
what was my?
Aaron Angelo.
It's a funny
That sounds
story.
like a real name.
Aaron Angelo.
Sounds like one of my cousins.
Which is actually my alias that I put out all my jazz CDs. Aaron Angelo.
You're a trumpet player,
And
right?
he is a party
Jazz,
dude.
jazz trumpet.
Duke
jazz,
Silver.
jazz trumpet. I've got 5 albums out.
Let's hear a sample real quick.
Well, let me get my trumpet real fast. Open the case up.
Sounds like a doorknob.
Make sure you prep your lips. That looks really good. Looks good.
Sounds eerily like a doorknob.
Said it looks so good.
I haven't played in a while.
Okay.
Might be attitude.
You got any finger stretches or anything like that? Vocal.
Crack those just for a
That was
minute.
a legitimate knuckle crack.
Nice.
All right.
What? There's nothing unlegitimate about this show. You're insinuating that there's something illegitimate going
not-
on.
He thought that was a knuckle crack soundboard button.
Okay. Get it going. Let's hear it.
I feel so nervous.
It's
I haven't
good.
played.
We're all
Last
friends
time I
here.
played Carnegie Hall. It was.
Was that during the 93
I
Olympics?
thought it was MSG.
Stop stalling.
It was playing the national anthem at the '93 Olympics.
Hit us with that Madison Square Garden.
Let's do it.
That's gold.
Why are you snapping? You're throwing me off.
That's a beat. I'm having you.
That
was
album
tough.
available on
On
iTunes.
iTunes.
Aaron Angelo.
Look for it. The
Welcome.
thrift store near you.
Welcome everybody.
Street corner.
Welcome everybody to the Midnight Turnaround.
And now that you know more about us.
Now that you know a little more about us, we can really get into the meat and potatoes and Jeremy the rotten coleslaw of it all.
That sounds
First,
like.
I was the coleslaw nobody wanted, and then I evolved into the rotten coleslaw.
Well, you were the coleslaw nobody wanted
wrong.
last week.
Well, I
By
mean,
now, you've gone rotten.
Nobody wants a rotten coleslaw.
They
so
left
there
it
you
in
go.
the sun, if you will. So how has everybody at this table been
Alright.
this last week?
Alright.
I've been hungry this wole week.
Hungry for a week?
He hasn't
Just
eaten
hungry.
since the last episode.
Yeah, I know. Damn it.
Well. To which the audience goes, well, maybe his 3 friends and podcast mates will chip in and maybe give him some food. Nope,
No.
not here.
Since only one of you made it so that I had Chick-fil-A, make
Listen
sure that I
here.
had that.
Hey, I bought
Listen
you,
here.
I bought you Canes, brother.
And you know what?
Yeah.
You know what? I'm busting your ass out right now because
Hit me then.
you said on the Facebook.
Chick-fil-A.
You said, okay, so Jeremy took you to Chick-fil-A
Right.
on a date.
Right.
Wait,
Mandate.
did I make?
No, I abducted him and made him go there.
Okay, he made you go there, and you had said, I'm so frustrated that none of my friends have told me about Chick-fil-A.
I said disappointed.
Disappointed.
That none of you made it happen.
I didn't mean to misquote.
Whatever. It's not that important.
You were upset at your other friends for not showing you this.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. I
Your
said
mom.
it.
Your
She
mom.
lies. Don't. No.
calling your mother a liar
Can
on
I-
the air.
Can you
I-
finish?
Can I finish?
Can you finish?
Fine. You know what?
All right,
I'll call
you're
you a lie later.
yeah. You can rebute
All right.
Rebuke
with a K.
No, rebuke is something different. But anyway,
Yeah.
go for it.
Rebuke.
Your mother on the Facebook said, Tony, I've asked you multiple times if you wanted Chick-fil-A, to which you declined and said, hell no. I may be paraphrasing. But
you may be lying too, but that's
wait, who?
Well,
So,
he
so,
did something
so
outrageous,
everybody
too.
lies to you because your mom lied a minute ago,
She
and
did.
now you're saying I'm lying.
Now you're lying, and if you say anybody else in here say something that I don't like, you're lying.
He did get the spicy chicken with he added pepper
With
jack
the
to
pepper
it.
jack
That's
on
a good
it,
move.
Which that's a lot of spicy.
It was
a good move.
good.
Mhm.
It was damn good. So I mean, yeah, I
So-
enjoyed the sandwich. But
Does-
to go back to that,
Yeah.
I think I remember her mentioning Chick-fil-A maybe twice. And
That's
I
twice
never
too many.
said, nah, I don't want that. I never said that.
That's how I envision you saying it.
I
What?
envision him saying, "Nah, I'd rather have some ramen."
Well, that's no. I never said that. I was just like, I didn't feel like going and getting it. She didn't bring none home, so it didn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
She was notorious for going to places to eat and not asking me if I wanted something.
Oh.
So that's why that happened. But at any rate, Chick-fil-A is good. You know, Jeremy stepped up to the plate and made it happen.
You're welcome.
You know,
Fantastic.
that's great.
All right. So what are we getting into this week,
Man, now
fellas?
that you said Chick-fil-A, I really want some.
I really want some. I don't have her contact info.
Nothing, man. We just been hanging
you
out.
guys,
As he
you
just-
guys want to do his whole show?
We do want to do his whole.
You want to do his whole?
I don't want to
Say,
do
what
his
the hell
whole.
are you talking about?
Can you do his whole bit? Like his whole...
I could do a
Comedy
lot of
I
it.
can do most of it.
Don't do it. Don't do it. This is original comedy, okay?
Okay.
Bring your own lines.
Now, you know,
That's
at first-
original.
At first, when you were doing that, I thought you were harmonicking for a second.
Oh.
I thought you were channeling
Harmonica Mike.
Harmonica Mike. No.
Harmonica Mike.
No, but I do have a funny story about that.
Oh, have we told the audience about Harmonica Mike?
No.
No.
No, and we need to. It needs to happen.
Preface Harmonica Mike.
I don't think I can do that. But you can.
I was gonna say
Not
something.
with good
But
intentions.
I
I wasn't there.
Give the Cliff Notes.
Cliff Notes.
I can hit it. I was there.
Okay, go ahead.
I bared witness.
Go for it.
We were all at a party here at
This isn't Cliff Notes.
for Aaron's house, and
Cliff Notes.
well,
Wrap it up, man. Come on.
SparkNotes.com. Let's do it.
Aaron's dad decides to show up, and
No.
What?
You're going to give him the party here?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, that's not harmonica.
All right, fuck it then. You know what? I
Cliff
refuse to
Notes.
say
Cliff
anything.
Notes. Aaron Dad's weird and sometimes shows up randomly and plays musical instruments for no reason whatsoever.
Slow jams in the living room.
He's brought
Including
the guitar and the
Guitars
harmonica,
and harmonicas.
which is okay. It's okay.
It's just.
But let me add this in there.
awkward.
I was talking to my mom this week, and she said, I don't even remember what we were talking about, but she said, I almost bought a dulcimer once. Do you know what a dulcimer
Yes.
is?
I do not know what that is. What is that?
Explain.
it's kind of like a guitar.
It's like a lap
It's
guitar
like a lap.
thing.
It's like a lap. You set it flat and you you play it. It's
It's an odd instrument.
it's an odd instrument.
So I'm talking to my mom, and she goes, well, I almost bought a dulcimer once, but I decided to go to Oklahoma with my friend instead. And I said,
Those are the options.
what? I went, what are you talking about?
That's an awesome choice.
It is an awesome choice. And then I said, so then she alluded to the fact that she had kids and never got around to buying a dulcimer. And I said, so your dreams of being a dulcimer player were dashed by pregnancy.
By having
You
children.
and your sister are ruiners.
We are ruiners. And I said, so you and Dad were going to be a traveling folk duo.
They were.
And to which I renamed it Harmonica Mike and Nancy Lou Dulcimer because
I would buy that album.
and,
Well, I'd download it at least.
she goes, I was a person before you were born, and I'm like, I'm sorry that we hampered your dreams.
She was a kick-ass dulcimer player.
She would have been. Would have been.
Wow.
Would have been.
I mean, I'm glad that I have been. I'm glad I've been privy to that information. I like that.
Me too. And I can't believe I didn't know it till this week. And so now every time I see her,
I feel like she was so mad when she told you. Like,
she just got over
Like,
it,
she was
actually.
just-
Yeah, like this was something that's been
got-
eating
you,
at her for
you
years.
did something that made her mad. She
30
goes, I could have
years.
fucking played the dulcimer if it weren't for your ass.
And then we got into how I would accompany my dad on guitar. He might be on harmonica.
Yes.
My mom would be on dulcimer. My sister would sing for the family traveling band, of course. And
do tambourine.
We would have lived
Don't
a life.
short her the tambourine.
Tambourine.
Yes.
Partridge Family Life.
We would have lived the life of gypsies, but it would have been fulfilling.
It would. I would. I mean, you never would have met me or us or any of us, so that would have sucked for you.
It would have. This would not be happening right now. Had we been in.
Good thing she didn't buy that dulcimer.
Good thing she went to Oklahoma.
If she bought the dulcimer, she may have decided not to have you.
I know.
Guess what she's getting for Christmas?
Sorry.
Let's all pitch in and get Nancy a dulcimer.
So now we have a Kickstarter. No, a Kickstarter page of Nancy Lou Dulcimer.
Yes.
No, it made me laugh, and we went for probably 15 minutes about how her dreams were dashed, and she could have been world renowned.
Some superstar.
Quick, someone name someone that plays the dulcimer. Exactly.
Cue
Deafening
crickets.
silence.
Deafening silence.
Johnny Luenza.
Aaron Angelo, actually. So
Aaron Angelo plays the dulcimer.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, that was nice.
That was nice. Well, sometimes I pick the horn back up, and it's natural. It's
It's like riding a bike.
I don't think you ever put the horn down.
You sound like the breaks on NPR radio. Just sad, depressing flute and oboe music.
Hey, I used to play the oboe. That is a fact. Before I realized that guitar was way cooler, I played the oboe.
Absolutely.
Or at least I rented one and showed up at band class for like 6 months.
So you were the renter. You didn't want to commit.
No. Well, mom and dad were paying for it, and they were like, "Well, let's get it for you and let you try it out
They
before we
knew.
think about buying one."
They knew.
I was the kid in band that would like hold it up and just like move my fingers and be like, "Yeah, I'm playing this song." And then when it came to
You
I
pantomime.
pantomimed playing a real oboe in my hands.
Unbelievable.
As a server, I have to sing "Happy Birthday" constantly to people. Well, I used to. I don't have to in my current position, but dude, I was the one all the time. I would go up, and I would be in the group of servers not singing, just mouthing the words. And I've had this thought, like, what if we all did
I know,
that?
like, what happened? It would just be
Just lip syncing it.
As we all act like we're singing around, we're like,
Hey, Johnny, for your 8th birthday, we have the Mute Brigade coming to sing you a happy birthday song.
but trust me, they're happy as shit. Look at them.
They really mean it. They just can't talk.
That's another astounding thing that happens at restaurants that I don't get it. I don't get it. Stop singing birthdays.
that shit is annoying. I don't like it. Like whenever
Speaking of,
I go for my birthday, I'm like, nobody mentions my birthday today, please.
Speaking of music that nobody likes,
Yeah.
I read this news story.
That was beautiful,
It was
by the
beautiful.
way.
You were supposed to say, "Oh yeah, it's interesting."
Tony, you want
That's my segue.
to derail that segue?
You can hold that, actually.
Speaking of music that nobody likes,
Yeah.
there was a casualty at a Radiohead show in Toronto. The stage collapsed prior to the show. So I'm guessing it was like a stage crew, someone setting it up or whatever.
Okay.
Like an hour before the doors of the venue opened.
Some would say the true disaster was averted.
Yes.
Which was
The
letting,
true disaster.
letting radio play.
Letting Radiohead play the
Radio
show.
play? Radio play. Did you hear that Freudism?
It was.
That means
the
I hate-
show went on.
I hate
The
Coldplay
show,
too.
the show did not go on. They canceled the show for obvious reasons. But I read
Lack of
the
sales.
They just played in their original venue, which was on the street corner.
out of the van. I got a tickle out of it though because I read the way that the headline was worded on the website I was reading had a big bold heading that said "One dead as Radiohead stage collapses ahead of Toronto concert," and then a little subtitle that says "Show canceled at Downsville Park. Three injured, one seriously." And I thought they meant the one seriously was the person that died. like
was
3 people
seriously
injured
hurt.
and one person was seriously
That's a
injured
serious-
with death.
That's a serious injury.
But as I read the article, it was one of the 3 that was seriously injured. The other 2,
Wonder what kind
whatever.
of insurance you can get for that kind of injury.
I heard it as this: 3 injured and 1 seriously.
Seriously,
That's how I heard it. I was like,
seriously died.
I was like, Like, who is the journalist that wrote that?
Now I wonder if this one dude was like a fucking hero and said, "I'm taking this whole place down so that Radiohead doesn't play."
Yeah,
We salute that man.
He
an
died so
Avenger.
that we could continue living.
Yeah.
Right. So
I respect that.
the
Look at that
Canadians
loose
could
cannon.
live another day.
It's not funny when someone dies, but we thank him for his service. You know what I
He
mean?
should be nominated for sainthood.
He's a martyr.
It's a martyr. That's just-
Radiohead, get a day job.
that is one of those bands I just never got.
Me neither.
And then the guy at Starbucks will be like, "They're genius." I'm like,
Here's a concert you don't ever want to see. U2 opened up by Radiohead. Imagine that shit show.
oh man, I I would rather get hit by a car.
A slow-moving car.
Slow,
Yeah.
not a serious
Just
injury.
run over your hammer toes.
You just want to get clipped. Oh, he said he has hammer toes. Wow.
I didn't even mean to do that. It just happened. I don't associate.
You've been waiting
I don't-
in the wings.
I have not. I don't associate your feet as regular toes. They're just.
You've been waiting for that.
Let's just
12
say,
episodes now.
No, I just was.
He was like, oh, there's the opening. There it is.
What's up with your toes?
Nancy Lou Dulcimer bought him shoes 2 sizes too small when he was a kid, and his toes curl up like a fist.
It's an affliction. And
My toes all curved to the side like that.
see, I'm not the only one. You've been waiting. I don't like how malicious
I haven't
that
been
was.
waiting. It just came out.
You just dropped it.
If I was
I
waiting,
would call it
would've-
rake toes versus hammer
Rake
toes.
toes.
rake toes.
You just go out into
He's
the
got
garden.
beast feet. He can climb up trees. And shit.
He said, fuck using spades and hoes and shit. I'm about to just go and rake the fucking soil with my toes.
Feet.
I feel like that was a very offensive sentence.
Oh, what, spades and hoes?
And he's
God,
raping
Tony.
shit?
Raking.
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 rape.
Nobody rapes a
raking.
garden.
maybe Jeremy does. I mean, I don't know.
Dude, some of them dudes on HGTV, they rape them
Rape the
gardens.
shit out of that
He
garden.
rapes the fairy gardens.
Gay reference.
Oh, it's fucking hilarious when Jeremy's gay. I try to call Seth MacFarlane out, and you guys are like, "Oh, too soon, too soon."
Well, you don't write a hit
Yours,
show.
yours is unwarranted.
Oh,
Unwarranted.
so mine was warranted.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
All right.
You know what? Take your gold medals and get out.
Whatever. Can I talk about something else that's been frustrating the shit out of me
Absolutely.
besides you guys? Diablo 3.
Oh man, yeah.
I'm not hip.
That is a frustrating game. You need to get hip.
I haven't played any of the Diablos.
Diablo 3 PC game. First of all, I got the game for free because I played Warcraft forever, so they gave it to me
They
for free.
gave you Diablo?
They gave me Diablo.
Yeah, if you
I
bought-
wasn't going to buy it.
If you bought a year of Diablo, you got
Or
or
a
you
year
bought
of
a year of
Warcraft.
Warcraft, you got Diablo 3 for free and
And some
a bunch
shit
of other shit.
in WoW.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Like they were trying hard to keep people, to play in WoW and pay for it and all that shit. So
Yeah.
So anyway, they gave it to me, and the first 2 Diablos were obviously offline games. You bought it, you played it on your PC. Well, apparently they had a bunch of problems with people hacking the game and coming up with third-party mods for it and stuff like that, and they didn't want that to happen in this game, so they put it on their servers,
They put it on their own servers?
their own
Yeah.
Blizzard
And that's
servers.
new.
So it requires an internet connection and log into Blizzard servers in order to play, even if you want to play by yourself.
But so it's not like an MMO.
No.
It's just a regular kind of game, but you
Yeah.
have to play it online.
yeah,
Yeah, and
there
there's
is
no
a social
save
aspect
button.
to
Asterisk
it,
button.
but-
There's no save button. You have to reach a checkpoint in the game in order for it to save on the servers.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So that's a frustrating aspect.
That's strike
2, half the time the servers don't even fucking work.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody
Sorry.
who may know me on Facebook. I posted a picture of the infamous Error 37.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
For the first 2 days after the game came out, I couldn't log on in at all because
heard-
of Error 37.
I heard that Anthony Latham created Error 37
And
because he could.
in lieu of one of my
Mini myths.
mini myths, and I was angry one day and just
You just did it.
I did it.
You
just
acted rash.
Well, you're an asshole.
rashly, and I'm a griefer. You can call me a griefer if you want.
Well, they got
I don't
Blizzard got so tired of the griefers that they actually took the error code 37
Can you tell me-
out of the game.
Can you tell me what a griefer is? I have no idea.
A griefer is a internet slang term for when somebody does something deliberately to
troll.
give grief to another player. So
Like
that's
a
why it's
troll.
kind of
Oh,
grief. Yeah,
okay.
it's like
It's
a
like a
troll,
troll, but they're more
yeah,
annoying.
yeah,
Okay.
way more annoying.
Okay, continue.
So no, Blizzard got so tired of that mantra that they were going to have Error 37 for the rest of their company's history that they actually took it out of the game. They took the code out. So now when it's going to Error 37, you just freeze at the login screen and then you have to close the game. But anyway.
Do you know when it freezes? Or do they kind of just leave you hanging?
Sit there for
Yeah, because it'll just sit there.
So you have to put time in now. It won't just tell you it errored out.
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
That's even worse.
That's even worse.
I'd rather them tell me there's an error.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's an error 37 on their part.
That's strike 3.
Yeah, so once you do finally get past all the server bullshit that's still going on to this day, you can't play it without being, you play it by yourself and you run up against these ridiculous enemies, which I'm going to get to here in a second.
Yes.
They're fucking ridiculous. You get to these enemies, and then if you're playing by yourself, you're trying to escape because they're so fucking stupid. You click on an area because it's a point and click game. You don't use like
You
arrows.
can't just move with the keyboard.
You have to
You have
point to an
click
area
on
and
the
click
map.
it.
Like on the game board, you have to click it
Yeah.
to move.
And your character
Okay.
moves. But when you do that and it's lagging, mind you, when you're playing by yourself, you fucking
have
rubber
server
band.
lag.
You got server lag, so you rubber band back to where you were, and the enemies kill you.
I don't like that.
Because the enemies don't
That's
stop
like
because
so many
the
strikes
server's
in a row.
fucked up.
Yeah,
You stop.
when the game lags, the world
thought-
still is like we're still fucking you up. We
I
don't care
thought
if you lag.
Blizzard had a history of making putting the time in
They do.
to make it solid.
They absolutely
This
do.
doesn't sound
But
very
every
convincing.
every game that they put out is always like this.
Always.
Okay.
As
For
soon
the
as it comes
first
out-
month and a half, 2 months, it's shit.
And
So
I
they
don't-
patch it and make it right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but my thing is this: you have all this beta time, alpha and beta time to test it. Why does this shit happen to every game you release?
Now let me
It's
get
like
into
they
why it's
underestimate how many people are going to be playing this
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
I think that's what it was. The servers were too full.
You should
for the
How
over-
can
first
you,
you
couple
how
should-
can you
days.
do that?
You should
for-
overestimate.
It's been years and years and years since they've been in.
And the way they were hyping it for like 5 years, you would think
Yeah.
they would know what was coming.
But anyway, get into these stupid ass enemies.
All right, here's the thing about Diablo. All that bullshit is enough bullshit. Once you get in the game, it's fun. It's a fun game to play. Until there's 4 difficulty levels. The first 3, all pretty easy. You can pretty much do them solo. You don't need any help. You get to level 4, which is Inferno. And there's no fucking
Or
point of having the game
the fourth
anymore.
difficulty.
Yeah, the 4th difficulty level, you have to play through each of the first 3 to unlock.
To get to the 4th.
Yeah, to
Okay.
unlock it. And it's you might as well just punch a hole in your computer because you're going to get more use out of it.
And it's one of those that's I don't know if I want to call it a pet peeve, but it's a gripe I have about video games when you up the difficulty for a team cell phone going off.
Would you say it's not necessarily a gripe, but also a grief?
Yeah, it is a grief. But like when you up the difficulty for a game, you're thinking, hey, I want a challenge.
Oh, shit.
I want the game to get legitimately harder.
Breaking fucking news.
What?
This is terrible.
Sorry to interrupt.
I'm sorry to interrupt.
Emergency.
I just got a text from my wife, who's not here, and she says, "Do I need to stop at White Castle? Because earlier I said, man, I love some White Castle, which is weird." And then she said, the one that we just heard interrupt everything said, "Offer withdrawn. I just passed it."
Oh. Why didn't you answer your phone earlier? And
Because
say,
I didn't hear it, dude.
grave case. Grave case.
Okay, sorry.
Now that you said White Castle, I really want some.
I really want some.
Man. I'm sorry to interrupt. Where were you?
I don't even
That's
remember
all.
where
That's
I was.
all. You know what? They made Inferno too difficult because of all the cheaters.
So you keep
all
dying?
the fucking cheaters.
You keep dying.
So wait, if you play by yourself though, how are there cheaters?
What happens is
Explain that to me.
there are people that run bots, which are simulated players.
Mm-hmm.
They buy 200 copies of the game, and then they log in on all these separate accounts, and they have these computer players playing for them, making them shit tons of money.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing about Diablo 3 is now they have a real money auction house versus, as well as the actual in-game auction house.
In-game currency. Gotcha.
Yes. So they have a real U.S. dollars currency
That's
auction house. And what you
stupid.
can do is take your money that you've earned in the game and sell it for actual money.
Mm-hmm.
So you can sell like 100,000 gold in the game for like $11. and it'll usually sell.
It's not even that. It's cheap. It's like 100,000 gold for like $1 or something.
Yeah.
Like that.
So you can get a shit ton of money in the game for like $20.
Okay.
And so basically, because everybody's buying all this gear, they made
And
Inferno way too hard.
And that's what you need to upgrade.
Yeah, you have
and
to
shit.
have it.
Okay.
Because you can't
Inferno
survive
basically
even
is
the most
not. It's not even a game of
bullshit
skill
enemies.
anymore at that point. It's
Just
a
who
game-
has the most
It's you need
real
gear.
money purchases and gear and
You
weapons.
need gear to pad yourself because they have these fucking even the lowest enemies hit you like a damn truck. It's terrible. It's
Like a
terrible.
damn truck. He
Then
said.
you-
So
then
how
get-
far are you getting?
We cleared Act 1.
There's 4 acts in each level, and we did the first one.
We just cleared Act 1.
Barely.
And it was hard. Like me and him.
It took me and him 7 hours.
7 hours.
So wait, there's 4 acts in each level, and you finished the first act of the first level.
Of the Inferno. Of the 4th
We
level.
finished the first act of the hardest difficulty.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
and so we have 3 more acts to go. But yeah, the first act was hard. It was hard, but we managed. You know,
Yeah.
we died a shit ton of times, but
Yeah.
we managed. The difficulty ramps up so high after Act 1, it's absurd. You run into these fucking enemies that have like 4 different abilities. It's like, yeah, molten, frozen, vortex, and invulnerable minions. That's like
It
just sample
sounds
ability.
terrible.
It's terrible. Fucking terrible.
That's a lot of game terminology.
That sounds awful.
I mean, we don't have all day to go into it, but just take my word
They're
for it.
impossible to beat.
bad.
Some of them literally say invulnerable. Like you can't fucking kill them. You have to find a way around.
Spawns minions that you can't hit or that you can't damage.
So what do you do?
You just have to go for the main guy, and then when
And
you
if
kill
you're
that guy,
if you're a
They
melee
die.
character, you can't get to them because there's 14 dudes around you that can't be hurt.
it's like a bad day.
Why don't you get that spell and use it against them?
Yeah.
I mean, if it wasn't an online game, I could probably hack
Hack
and mod
it.
it and get it. So, but apparently, you can't do that anymore. So,
So they did this because of people like you.
well, no, I've never done it.
It's
I'm
your
just
own
saying
fault,
it's
Tony.
bad.
It's your own fault, Tony.
Hey, text Abby back and tell her bacon Sundays are still on our way home.
Nah. I've had enough of those.
One's enough.
He's had enough artery cloggage.
Yeah, I've had enough. I will have one later, but
But not now.
that sounded wrong.
Later as in today, but not now as in right now.
It is now 5 o'clock. I would have one at 5:30.
Well, the thing is, I have a trumpet thing. So,
Trumpet recital?
I'm doing some recording for the new album.
Oh yeah. How's that going?
I just started. Just started today.
So it's
You
like,
can't have his mouth greased up with swine. So
Yeah.
so you just started. Is it starting off well or is it starting off bad?
Well, it started off good. I mean,
Define good.
What does a good jazz trumpet album start off as?
well, I have a trumpet.
He opens with 3 lines of a love song.
It is a love song. You'll probably find yourself weeping. Probably.
How's that first line of the love song go?
makes a grown man.
You
weep.
want
Is this,
to?
is this a
Okay.
guarantee?
Just ad lib off the top. What's the?
Well, you want me to
what's
get
the-
my trumpet and play it?
No, I want you to sing it. It's the first 3
No,
lines.
no,
the
it's
first three is a
instrumental.
trumpet player.
First 3
I'm a
lines.
trumpet-
are
have
love
you-
trumpet
songs.
player.
Have you
There's
never heard jazz
there's no
trumpet?
lyrics.
First, he's an inventor.
There's no
He's
lyrics.
an innovator.
There's no lyrics.
And he's a genius.
no
there are
lyrics.
rules that you
This
can't
makes
break.
me think that you've never heard my album.
He
before.
hasn't. He's not a good
Listen
friend.
to me.
I am listening, and
Your trumpet spoke to me.
it didn't speak anything because you
Yes.
think there's lyrics on my. You think there's lyrics on my jazz album?
Hey Jeremy, I think you are cute. Is that what your trumpet's saying? Is that what your trumpet's saying?
That's not love.
Didn't sound anything like
It didn't
that.
sound.
It didn't because trumpets don't talk, Tony.
Listen, they do talk.
My point
Guitar
exactly.
They speak to your heart.
That's what I'm saying. I heard it. I heard the words. Let's hear it.
If that's what you're referencing, then yeah, they talk. He talks all day. Talks to me.
He talks.
Talks all day.
It's a he. You're blowing a he.
You're blowing it. I thought the trumpet was part of you.
It's Herbert. Okay, I named my trumpet. What else do you guys want from me? Anyways, the album's good. I was gonna collabo with Radiohead, but
They're killing people with their stages.
but somebody collapsed our stage. I didn't want to say it. Somebody collapsed our stage before we got a chance to go on.
Were you opening for them that night?
I was opening and closing, so they they were playing the middle spot.
You were doing a Radiohead sandwich.
What? Stop what? We were trying a new way to market music, which is somebody opens, then the famous, and I put that in finger quotes, the famous band goes on next and gets people really excited about it. Then I go back on,
And you're the closer. You got to
and then I close it. I put them to sleep, if you
Yes.
will,
Give 'em the
with
night-
jazz.
Give him the nightcap.
With jazz.
Give them the
The
nightcap.
jazzy nightcap. You know what? I like it.
It was going to be me featuring Radiohead and Bootsy Collins. Okay, fine. I gave all my secrets away to the new album.
Is Bootsy here today?
He never showed.
He never showed at the concert, but is he here today?
I texted
Look
him.
out that door. See if Bootsy's
We
sitting
opened
out
the
there.
door and see if he's out there.
See if he's
I
out there.
thought I heard him knocking.
Maybe he had the White Castle. Bootsy!
Oh, yeah, baby.
Oh, he is here. Hey, Bootsy, what happened to you, bud?
Thought she was gonna play that show with Radiohead and Aaron Angelo.
Man, you know, I don't really like Radiohead, baby, man. You know, nobody likes them clowns.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Are they not
Did
funky
you,
enough
wait,
for you?
did you sabotage the stage?
Maybe I did.
Starting to make sense now.
It is making sense. Wait, if he was supposed to perform, why would he sabotage the stage if he's gonna play?
Well, nobody likes Radiohead. You heard him say it.
Yeah, but they're like him. Everybody likes Bootsy.
You heard me, Baba.
You did hear him.
I think what really happened, and correct me if I'm wrong, is that Radiohead was trying to fake the funk, and you can't fake the
You know,
funk.
you can't fake the funk, baby.
As Shaq would also say, Shaq being a hero of mine, you can't fake the funk on a nasty dunk.
You can't.
Kobe,
He'll say.
tell me how my ass tastes.
He would also say, "Hey Kobe, don't be Raven.
Don't be Raven.
Don't be Raven, Kobe.
Yeah, so we can get into this in another podcast. We're running out of time.
Hey Bootsy, can you come back next week?"
Oh, yeah, baby. You know, I always come back for the midnight turnaround.
Hey,
yeah.
hey.
We appreciate it. We appreciate you waiting so patiently outside the door this entire show.
For us to summon you.
This entire show, I thought I heard him out there. I'm
like a funky genie.
He was ready
I
to
thought I
jump in.
heard. I thought I heard his bass out there. So my ears did not deceive me.
Will you do a little bass something for us to send us out with?
Yeah.
Well, you know, I don't got the bass with me, man. I left it in the
Do you,
car, man.
well,
You were just
you
playing it
do the
outside.
bass. I'll do a little trumpet, and you guys give us.
I'll do
got
some
the snaps.
gymnastics
Give
in
us
the
the-
background.
I'll do snaps and Jeremy will
Some
do gymnastics.
Well, you guys sign us off
Well, I mean, it's midnight.
because it's mid.
It's midnight, baby. Turn around.
Was that clapping like your legs smacking together with gymnastics? Why were your legs clapping together on beat?
me hitting the bars rhythmically.
You should have done like,
That was him messing up on the pommel horse.
wait, you're running up.
Sticks,
9.0.
Sticks the landing.
Sticks it.
Holy shit!
Oh,
Oh my god!
oh gymnastics. So my ears are sweating.
We done kicked him out.